Hello everybody, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, sorry, I just haven't had any ideas to upload. Until today. I'm going to be reviewing Apex Legends in 2021. But Squid, I hear you thinking. That sounds stupid. This game is old, and therefore no one's going to care about your review. To that I say, shut up, stupid. So, I'm just going to review the state of this game, and if I recommend it or not, which I do, and why you should pick it up if you haven't already, or at least just give it a shot. So let's get straight into this. Apex Legends is a battle royale game developed by Respawn Entertainment, a developer that is near and dear to my rear. Ooh. They also created Titanfall 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And fortunately, they've taken a lot of what made this game great and they have implemented it here. I did a review on Titanfall 2 in the past, but that video kinda sucked. Now, I know that the term battle royale may already turn some people off because of how repetitive and stale that genre has gotten, but just hear me out, okay? This game is significantly better than pretty much everything out there on the market, including Warzone. I hate Warzone.
I am but a sophisticated Halo player, and I would never lay my delicate fingers on a series such as Call of Duty. Okay, for real, I hate Warzone because it feels like when it comes to gunfights, whoever wins is whoever has the most overpowered weapon that week, and normally it's Cold War weapons because they want you to go buy that game because that's the only way to get them. And not to mention, you have this two very ugly looking maps. In Apex, you have 3 maps, they're all beautiful. You have Kings Canyon, which is great. You have World's Edge, I'm into this one, although not as much. And then you have Olympus, which this map embodies everything I love about a map in a shooter. It's colorful, it's just the right size, and it's what I use in most of my clips. It's such a beautiful map, I love it. God!
Alright, now let's get into the gameplay. The gears and oil of Apex Legends. It is pretty great, especially the movement. This is Respawn Entertainment, so their movement is great. These guys made Titanfall for Jesus' sake. Look at this. I grab a hook over here, I kill pretty much half their entire squad, I kill 2 of them. And you can do a lot more than just this. There's a character you can go faster with just by injecting yourself with cocaine pretty much. There's Pathfinder with his grapple hook, who I am using right now, and there's all sorts of nuances, like there's tap strafing, which they're getting rid of that. There's bunny hopping, which I don't really do because I'm on controller, but I can slide cancel and do stuff like that, and that is very fun. Traversing the map has never been this fun in a battle royale game ever. Now, onto the guns. First, I'm going to talk about something I should have went into more detail with in my Titanfall 2 review. I love how the gun's designed to have the ability to tell you what role they fulfill without them being carbon copies of what we've already seen before. These designs are unique, they're cool looking, and more importantly, they're informative. You know, I'm looking at you, Infinite Warfare. Look at you. Mess of a game, piece of garbage. And not to mention how the guns all feel is pretty great. They feel better than Infinite Warfare, they look better than Infinite Warfare, it is better than Infinite Warfare, but anything is better than that piece of garbage. Now, I hear your thoughts, and you're saying, this all sounds fine and dandy, but I hate the Battle Royale genre. Well, lucky for you, there's a game mode just for you, Arenas. It's a 3v3 round-based experience where you buy your guns at the beginning, and you have to win more rounds than the enemy team on these small maps. And these maps, most of the time, are well designed and fun. You do all this because a creepy robot lady who is a boss in Titanfall 2 tells you to do it. And now let's talk about the story. Basically, Kuban Blisk, one of the enemies of Titanfall 2, he has his entire crew killed, so he decides to start the Apex Games. Which basically is a blood sport where people from around the entire universe gather to go and murder each other for fun. For the entertainment of others. And money. I don't know. But it continues the story of Titanfall 2 20 years later, but doesn't tell us what happened at the end of the Frontier War, which I like, because that leaves room for Titanfall 3, which Respawn, please make that, I beg of you. So, there's still some mysterious parts of the story that are left up to our imagination, and which will maybe be explained in later games. And I love this. There are also the characters you play as in this Bloodsport, and there's a big selection of them, and they are pretty diverse and fun to play. You have Loba, who is perfect for loot goblins such as myself, who can grab loot from 100 meters away using her shop ability, and that is very fun if you want to be a scumbag like me. Hee. You have Octane, whose character can be summarized as "Hola amigo, snorts cocaine." He is my favorite character. You have Pathfinder, who has a grapple hook. Need I say more? I cannot cover all the characters right here. So let's talk about flaws with the game. I don't have many of them, but the servers, they're trash, because this is an EA game. Now EA, a company who thinks single-player games are dead, you would think they would at least have good servers for their online-only games, but you would be wrong, because they have chimpanzees working in their server rooms, and they are stupid. They only probably spend a nickel working on these things. Look at this match of Apex right here. It was dang near unplayable, yet we still won somehow. That's my one big flaw with this game, and even so, this doesn't happen often, but teammates will get disconnected quite often. So, should you play this game? Yes. It's free to play. You have no reason not to. I am not giving you a choice. I say, if you don't get this game right now, I'm going to come over to your house and cut your head off with this Nerf sword, because I do not use a katana because I have a strict no weeaboo policy. Ignore my anime review. Alright, I will see you all later. I'll give this game a 9 out of 10.